beats like a thunder's roar. Rubber burns and the engine soars. Rev bomb rides with a wild man's pride. The world can't keep up no matter how it tries. Rev bomb's motorbikes got a heart of steel. Wheels spinning faster than the fear we feel. Lights flash like fire in the dead of night. He's a rebel on wheels chasing freedom's light.
Evening all, welcome along. Hello kids, welcome along to the Honda Goldwing Owners Club. We're doing something slightly different tonight. Yet another mask. Evening all, evening to GB, hi to Andy, and hi to Lily. Hi everybody, welcome along. It's a Friday night. Evening all, and Gus Black is here as well. If you've got a Goldwing, join the Owners Club. You get a free one of these when you own a Honda Goldwing. And it's a lovely, lovely evening. We're going to share up the EV Mux link. It is up in the side chat and it is also down the bottom just here. Can't keep this on for too long because obviously I am sweating my coddlies off. So let's get rid of that. It's me, you fools. Welcome along. Right, let's put the glasses on so we can see who's here. This is GSA Tractors here. Lily's here as well. Howdy do. Mainly men, girly girls, and trans fats. Oh yes. As always, if you want to jump in on the stream tonight, it's just me now. Links down there, and it's over in the side chat on YouTube over there. Oh, it's my partner in crime. How do you? It's J Dutch, my partner in crime, and Slow Rider is here as well. Evening, Stu. Good to see you, mate. Welcome along. Oh, Jerry, yay! Got the shirt today. Very pleased. Tell me the story about the shirt again. Right. So basically, my mum is a Burt Munro freak. So she has watched The Fastest Indian. Oh God, so many damn times. And she's like, "Oh, Burt Munro." And I mentioned about obviously our Jerry Flat Cap Cafe race, and she went, "Oh, Cousin Cliff, he sent me a Burt Munro t-shirt from Australia. It was hanging on the wall, so it's the anniversary Burt Munro t-shirt." So yeah, that's where it came from. It came over, I think it was Australia or New Zealand, where my mum's cousin lives. So yeah, they sent it to mum. She's had it in absolutely ages, sitting on the wall at home, but obviously it was commemorative edition. So yeah, that thing's been around the world. So yeah, glad you got it, Jerry. Absolutely brilliant. I did log in the other day and it said it was in New York, and I'm thinking, hang on a minute, New York's a long way away, but obviously everything gets shipped to New York and gets shipped out. So glad you got it. Enjoy. As always, if you've got any questions, anything you need to know, then drop a question in the side chat. And just to let everybody know, down the bottom there is a disclaimer running. So it is obviously Friday Night Live. We are live on YouTube. It is an over 18s night, not for children. Adult jokes, C-bombs, F-bombs, a lot of bad language may occur, especially if Andy comes on with the parrot. And obviously we may discuss subjects that are not of your liking, especially if you're a Honda Goldwing owner, or not appropriate. So bikers are real men and people. If you don't like it, there's a big red X in that corner. Click the red X and as Andy would say, go and do one. Now, if you happen, Joe's here as well. Time to go. Good evening to welcome along, Joe. Now, we have started the 12 days of motor vloggers. So there is going to be a video up every morning, every day until we get to Christmas Eve. So keep an eye out because there are loads and loads and loads of people. So obviously we've done today's one. There's Time to Go in there. Exeter Riders in there. I think Todge is in there as well. Andy GSA Tractor got a mention as well. But loads and loads of motovlog channels, and you can pause it, put their name into YouTube, you will find their channel, or just search them out on YouTube. But every day we're going to do about 9 motovloggers. Excuse me. When it gets to Christmas Eve, there is a big special coming on Christmas Eve. Who to watch and who not to watch, with a bit of tongue-in-cheek humour. So yes, definitely something worth watching every day. Buster ADV's here as well. Evening, Buster. Good to see you, buddy. Welcome along. Oh, GB's just said, any sniffs of new models coming out? Well, we've got the JS125 that's being built, and we've also got the JT125, which is a new one from AJS as well. So it's going to be a great idea getting all those out into the showroom, getting some videos. We did take the Carrera out today, so we took the Lexmoto Carrera out. Watch out for that video because I take it green laning, and I tell you what, it's actually better than the RX-1. I thought the Sinis Terrain lookalike, the RX-1 from Lexmoto, would be the flagship bike. It's not. The Carrera is the big one that is going to be the game changer this year. Air-cooled engine, 125, and it's absolutely amazing bit of kit. Great idea that, Rev. Thanks, Joe. Much appreciated. Have we dried out from the Santa run yet? Believe it or not, the jacket is still in the airing cupboard. It has dried out. But there was me, Andy, Jay, Michael came down with us as well on his LXS. Got all the way down to Hemel. We got soaked on the way down, but it was only light drizzle until we actually got down there, and then it started teeming. But at the end of the day, it was a ride for the kiddies down at Watford Hospital. It wasn't that bad. It was wet. We got soaked and muddy on the way home, but definitely worth doing something for the kiddies down at Watford Hospital. Shelby said, wasn't as wet as it looked. It was all right. We dried off, and the Hop Tap. I tell you what, that little Hop Tap pub, I've joined the Facebook group on that. So Hop Tap was a great little pub, and you could get a glass of wine for £5.35 as well, which was really good. But of course, Andy turned up. I got my clean gear. The water brushes off. Yeah, all right. There's me getting absolutely soaked. But Andy's gear was really, really good. Gus just said, massive respect going out in that weather, you Andy. Yeah, it had to be done. And obviously, Jay was with us as well. So Jay Dutch went down with us. And he was on his Thruxton. So Jay got a lot wetter than most of us because obviously he's got no protection around him. He's literally on a bare bones bike. So, yeah, really, really good. Was it wet? He didn't know. Andy didn't notice, but me and Andy were doing a good bit of... I was quite surprised for Andy to marshal with his missus on the back. But, yeah, it was a good ride, nicely marshalled. And everybody got on really well. So I picked up loads of new friends from the Decorum motorcycle riders that are all mates with me now. So, evening. Boo's here as well. Evening, Boo. As Shell said, the Hop Tap is awesome. Yeah, it's a good little pub, that one. Absolutely loved it. Zed's just popped in. Say hi, taking the puppy out for a walk. I'll try and catch you. Good to see you, Stu. That's another one we're going to be naming in the next few days as well. He's going to be going up onto my 12 days of motovloggers as well. So, yeah, keep an eye out for him. Bry's here as well, another one that we're going to be mentioning in the next couple of days as well. So, as I say, 12 days of motovloggers, keep your eye out for all of those channels. And as Jay said, no one jumped a single red light. What red lights? I didn't see any red lights. We ended up going through most of them, didn't we? So, yeah, it was definitely worth the run outs, but it was all marshalled. It was all for a good cause, as I say. And obviously the DMR group are absolutely brilliant. And to top it all, we caught up with Shelley as well. And obviously Shelley is one of the DMR lot. She's also one of the slow boys, or the slow girls, shall we say. But she was down there. Her other half is still in hospital after his stroke. Obviously, he's on the mend. But it was his birthday on that Sunday as well. So I did go up the ward and say hi to Steph. And he's getting better. He's got a long way to go, but it was good to just catch up with Steph and just say a big hi to him. So, yeah, get well soon, Steph. And obviously it's going to be a long road to recovery. And obviously it's not just Steph, it's obviously all the family that get affected and all the people that are stuck in hospital over Christmas. That is why they do these charity runs, that put a little bit of cheer back in their life. So, all good. Leanne is here as well. Evening, Leanne. Good to see you. Scottish Biker Abroad's here as well. Good to see you, buddy. Welcome along. And as Brian said, what a year I have had, but ended well. Lives will start again in the new year. Brill. Good to see you, Brian. Yeah, I know Brian's Brian's had an absolute crap year. Lots of us have had a really crap year this year. But it's good to see you still about Bri. Obviously, I do follow Bri on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and all that. So it's good to see him starting to get back out there. But, you know, if you need anything, Bri, pick the phone up. There's always people at the end of a phone. Then he's just said, really enjoyed my Santa run. Lovely weather. First group ride. Well done, Lils. Absolutely brilliant. Let's just go through some of these. Great to see that. Cheers. As I say, if anybody wants to jump in on the live tonight, and normally Andy's in by now, so let's just click the link up. If anybody wants to come and jump in on the lives, the link is up there. There we go. Down the bottom, EV Mux console, and is over on the YouTube in the side chat. Welcome, Bri. Anything you need, give us a bell, mate. So, yeah. Be good. I haven't had a run out with Bri for absolutely ages as well. So, that'll be quite good to get out again. Andy's watching the darts. It's probably the topless darts from Pontypool or something. So, that's probably what he's up to. But if anybody wants to come and jump in, we're only going to be doing about an hour tonight anyway, because I've got an early start again in the morning, 6 a.m. start again. So we're going to just plough through it and go through all the stuff that is going on. Yeah, I'll say I missed the midweek mumble, the Wednesday night waffle, the midweek mumble as it used to be called. But obviously there normally is a live stream. Joseph said, I'm not in a presentable condition today. Oh, God. What's Brian said? Not been on the bike since Spain in September. Bloody hell. That's a long time out, mate. Long time out. Strange Fruit Bikers. There we go. That's another one that we've mentioned recently. So, yeah, there's loads coming out. So, don't forget, keep your eye on those 12 days of motovloggers, because there's loads of them that we're going to be putting up onto the stream. Let's get it back on. Brill. Good news, mate. Good news. Absolutely brilliant news. Loads and loads of people, obviously, we've done the run on Sunday. Tomorrow, I'm not going to probably be in a fit state to ride on Sunday, hence why I'm having a weekend off this weekend, because Saturday afternoon, me and Mrs. B are going down to the Red Lion at Tentsworth, because we're going to be catching up with Tracy, Ed and everyone for our Christmas evening meal. So we've been invited down to the team down at Tetsworth. Me and Mrs. B are going down there, and we're going to be having a little bit of a Christmas evening meal with Tracy, Ed, and all the guys from the Rides of Ide. So that'll be pretty darn good. So yeah, we're not out this weekend, but might do one next week before the Christmas day. So we might have a Christmas run just pre-Christmas. So yeah, definitely we're not out this weekend. How did you get on with the 2026 calendar? It was a nightmare trying to organise it, so we've not had time. We'll probably put a hold on that. We might do something different in the new year, get one out a little bit later, but we shall see what is going on. And Jay just said there's a ride from Emma's at 10 a.m. tomorrow. I think they're doing their Santa run tomorrow. So we will see what is happening with that one. So I know Emma's lot are out. I'm working till 2 tomorrow, probably a little bit later. We've got see what's going on. Andy has every weekend off, but he's just said, obviously, need it. I live with you. He won't be watching the darts for very long. He's going to have darts sticking out the back of his head if he keeps on with the missus like that. Seen the reports on the Ajax vehicle. He still vibrates more than a rampant rabbit. Oh, Jesus Christ. A lot of tours coming up next year, though. So, obviously, just to remind you, the Northampton one, Chilly Willy, that is going to be, I believe, January the 11th. So, it's the second Sunday of January. Everybody heads up to Northampton, and that is going to be the ride for the Northampton Air Ambulance. And that is going to be January the 11th. I think it starts around about 10, 11 o'clock, but that's going to be Chilly Willy up at Northampton. And there is a page on Facebook for Chilly Willy. So if you search on Facebook, put in Chilly Willy, look for the penguin and you will find it on there. And obviously, yes, Mrs. GSA's had her hand operated on now. So Shell is on the mend. So that means that Andy's got to look after her. Keep her nice and fresh, Andy, and lots of wine for her and look after her and she'll be fine. She'll be back on the bike soon, but just don't let her near an RT 1300 or the GS 1300s. Yes, because we know what Andy does with those. Stick to the GSA 1250. Right, another couple that are coming up. Obviously, we're looking to do the run down to Exeter. So we're going to be doing a Cornwall run. That is probably going to come up around about May, June time, but it's all dependent on holidays and what we are doing with people. But we're going to try and get down to there and catch up with, obviously, Nigel, Steve, Exeter Rider, see if we can catch up with all the boys down that bottom end of the country and then have a little ride down to Lexmoto, because they did say if you're bringing all the motor vloggers down, we shall chuck on some food and drink for you. So we shall have a little go down there, and then obviously a lot of holidays coming up now. Won't be doing ABR this year. I got a bit fed up of it last year, but I have been told, and it's in the wind, that Richie Vida may do a Wild Bad 26. As I say, watch this space. We don't know what's what's going on with Richie Vida at the moment, because he's obviously doing a lot of tours. So he may do Wild Bad 26, but as I say, watch this space. If he does, we'll be down for that one, because I prefer Wild Bad to the ABR, but obviously not a lot of people turned up last year. But it was a nice little weekender, that one, because it was nice and quiet. So it wasn't absolutely rammed with bikes, and we all had a really good time. Petey was down there as well. So, yeah, and all the boys were down there. So we had a really good time with everybody. Let's have a quick go. Hope you've got a little bell. Michelle's just said, I'm going to be pillion in 8 weeks, maybe longer. Oh, Jesus H. Blake's is in as well. Evening, Blake's. Good to see you, mate. Yeah, Blake's is in as well, so that's another good channel. He'll be coming up in a couple of days on our motor vloggers pages. Cheryl's just said, I've got a plaster cast to wave at him. Joe's just said, oh, here we go. Next live is the 11th of January 26. Bit busy until then. So that is exactly the same day as we are going to be doing the Chilly Willy run. Gus has just said, are you camping in Exeter? No, we're going to be grabbing either a, what do they call them? Premier Inn or a, what's the other one? Travel Lodge, one of those, one of the nice ones. But we're going to locate ourselves there. And then obviously we can run out to all the different areas. So, yeah, we'll probably do the Thursday, the Friday, the Saturday, and then, because obviously Thursday we can ride down there, get ourselves organised. Friday we can do Lexmoto, and then Saturday we're free to ride around, go out, have a nice long run, and get some sights in, and then obviously head back on the Sunday morning. So it's going to be a Thursday to Sunday probably, but as we get nearer the date, we'll get it all organised. We'll get the hotels sorted out, or the travel lodges. But yeah, definitely not camping. Keep it nice and light for the long run down there. As Andy just said, 11th of Jan is the day I get back from holiday. Well, if you get back from holiday on that day, you've got plenty of time to get up to do Chilly Willy with us then. And as Joe said, just in time for the live as well. Absolutely brilliant. Oh, he doesn't land until 8 p.m. So, yeah, we're all going to miss out on the 11th then, but we'll be there for that. So by the time we get back from Chilly Willy, that'll be about 3-4 o'clock in the afternoon. So, yeah, it's going to be a long one. As I say, if anybody wants to jump in on the live, welcome to do so. Let's put the link up one more time. It might be a shorter stream than you think tonight if it's just me waffling on. So it gives me time to get my next 2 days worth of the 12 days of motovloggers up on my system. So obviously Carrera's coming up. We've got loads of bikes. We've managed to prep and get one of our little Lexmoto sports bikes ready in 3 days. Hence why I'm absolutely knackered, because we normally take 10 days to prep a bike up, go round it, ride it, round it, ride it, and just make sure everything is all good. So we've done this one in 3 days, so I've literally been riding for at least 2 hours a day at the moment. So it's absolutely straining with that and doing all the stuff in the garage. Loads of cars in as well, so everybody's car seems to be breaking down coming up into the colder months, and especially the bikes as well. So as I say, if you are out riding and you're out on the roads and it is dirty, wash your bike off, because even a couple of days with that salt on your bike is going to start to degrade the metal. So make sure if you are riding, start getting dirty, give it a damn good wash up. It takes a couple of minutes just to chuck a bucket of water over your bike, get a sponge on it, give it a little wipe down, or just put a hose pipe on it, wash all the dirt off of it, and just let it dry itself off. But don't go leaving dirt on your bike, especially in the winter months, because it will start to corrode it. And Gus just said, "Where are you going, Andy?" So I'm sure Andy will answer that in the side chat for us. While he's watching his darts. So yeah, keep your eye on that one. We shall watch that. Oh, thanks for that, Joe. Yeah, cheers, mate. Thank you. Obviously, the other thing, tyre pressures, oil, tyre pressures. Check your lights. Make sure your lights are nice and clean as well, because obviously later evenings it's getting darker earlier. So make sure you do have good light. The amount of cars that we see out there, they've got bulbs out or they've got misted headlights, and then they come in and go, "Oh, I can't see anything. I think my bulbs are gone." No, you just need your headlights bloody cleaning. But very easy. Very easy. Just keep your bike clean. Maintain it. Look after it over the winter. Good thing to put on, believe it or not, on your lenses. So Andy's off to Fuerteventura. Nice there. Very relaxing. Pete's just said, so I'm looking at Morocco next year. Morocco is nice. That is really nice out there. Winter sun and get a few days riding in too. All right, for these people that can go abroad, isn't it? But someone did say to me, what's the best thing to stick on your headlights to keep them clean during the winter? Believe it or not, get yourself a nice little bit of rag or one of these microfibers, a little bit of WD-40 on your headlights will stop the road dirt sticking to it, and it'll also stop all the mildew getting attracted to your headlights. So yeah, a little bit of WD-40, that always works wonders, and it will keep your headlights nice and shiny as well. And it's also water displacement as well. That's what WD is, just basically water displacement. It will stop the water sticking to your headlights as well. So stick a bit of WD-40 on it. Lord Bilius, don't wash bikes with hot water as it dissolves the salt and it lies in the nooks and crannies. Cold water. Yes, good advice, mate. That's why I say always use a hose pipe or a little bit of just normal water. But yeah, definitely don't use... I have known people to boil a kettle, get the water nice and hot so they don't get cold hands, and then obviously go off and wash the bike. No, you'll get the salt everywhere, like Lord Bilius says. Or Lord Bilius. Yeah, definitely cold water on that. A little bit of fairy liquid works wonders as well. Detergent or any decent wash and wax will do exactly the same job as well. And then we get a lot of people going, "Oh yeah, but I get rust on my spokes or I got rust on my rims." Good thing to keep your spokes clean. Believe it or not, it's a toothbrush. Toothbrush will get right into the spokes all the way down and in between them as well. So just get your partner's toothbrush and use that. And then when you finish with it, wash the toothbrush off and put it back in their pot. That's a good thing to do as well. Morocco looked brilliant. Freddie Dobbs just done it. Videos from his tours there are epic. It's pretty nice out in Morocco. Not been. Obviously, Andy said to me he might be doing Picos next year. One of the things that I'd like to do is do the Picos. So yeah, it'll be worth getting out and trying some new things in the next year or so. Gus just said, "Are you riding the GS out there or renting a bike?" Oh, there we go. Renting. GB's just said Morocco is good for designer-ish gear, cheap. Yeah, a little bit cheaper than China as well. So nice, handy one. Another quick one. Right, let me go through some of these questions because I do get a lot of people messaging me and asking me questions on the emails. Uh, always a good one for you. It must be awful weather, Rusty. Oh, Jesus. I had someone actually message, and I can remember the email as well. He said, obviously, during the winter, he's got the heated grips, but where can you buy a heated seat for my bike? Because they don't make a heated seat for my bike. Well, believe it or not, they actually do now. They do a seat pad. So it's very similar to the summer pads that you would get with the mesh on them that you could just wrap around your seat. They actually do a heated seat pad. You just basically put it on your bike. It's got a little wire coming off it, and you plug it into your USB, and it will heat to a certain temperature, and just keep your backside nice and toasty. But it will obviously drain the battery. And then all you do when you finish your ride, you basically pull the USB out, job done. They are available. You can get them on things like AliExpress, Temu, eBay. Just look at USB heated seat motorcycle and you will find yourself one. But there are loads and loads out there. Steve's here as well. Evening, Exeter Rider. We mentioned him in the 12 Days of Motor Vloggers today. What a stunningly handsome chap, everyone kept saying. Who is that lovely chap that's called Exeter Rider? That's our Steve, believe it or not. Good to see you, Stevie. Good week. Yes, still out and about. Yes. There are still a lot of bikers that do ride all the way round through the year. So it's always good to see people out riding. And if Stevie's there as well, if Steve wants to come and jump in, you can, mate, because there is a link to the EV Mux up on the side chat. So if you want to come up, links down there, Steve. Come and jump on with me if you want, mate. I can't argue with that. Oh, it's that bad, mate. I am not even drinking any wine tonight. I am on a tin of Pepsi at the moment, so I've got to keep a straight head for tomorrow because it's a long day tomorrow. 65 quid on the train, 15 quid on my bike to work. Yeah, so people are obviously still riding around on their bikes all through the year. Obviously, Richard Dolby, who's GTR Travels, uses his daily as his commute. So, and he obviously goes all the way down into London as well. So, yeah, bit of a different one. But I just got out of the show, so give it. Oh God, that'll be a sight week. As long as his shower works. So if it's Exeter Riders fitted bathroom, you know it's going to be good stuff. Lord Billy, good to see Steve. I do pop in now and then. Yeah, he is here as well. We also put Slobo Lobo up today as well. So, yeah, another one that we mentioned as well was Slobo Lobo. See what he does and don't look at his arse crack. Gus has just said, what bike spray protectors are people using? XCP, ACF 50. All the good stuff like that. So, yeah, but XCP is probably your best one to use. I'm out tomorrow to a biker calf, but not ridden for 6 weeks. Jesus H. I think the last one, I've gone 3 weeks without a ride and obviously rode last Sunday. This weekend I am not riding because we've obviously got the Christmas meal with Rosie's Rainbow Fund. But then obviously the following weekend is going to be, I believe, the 21st. So we might have a Sunday run on the 21st because obviously the week after is Christmas week. And I have got 2 days off. That's all I've got. Literally Christmas Day and Boxing Day. And then back to work for me because I've decided I'm going to do a couple of days work at the garage just to make a little bit of money. So, yeah. Well done, Leanne. 1 week in the new job and the brain is fried. Oh, bless, but well done. First week in. Lily's just said, went round a corner, totally blinded by the sun. He went up the pavement. Oh, Jesus H. Steve just said, I'm an ACF main, but may need to try the XCP. I reckon XCP is definitely better. I like the XCP. Wet the whistle, as they say. Right, we're going to do... we'll do about another 10 minutes or so because the channels are a little bit slow tonight and obviously everybody's getting ready. They're out at Christmas parties. Sun is an absolute ripper at this time of year. It is really, really, you get some really low sun, especially in the early mornings. Andy's just said, I've used both. XCP is better in, yeah, XCP is definitely the better stuff. And it's cheaper than ACF 50 as well by about £2. If you buy it in bulk, we buy it in about 10, I think it's about 10, 11 quid a can. Let's just see. XCP rust blocker. There we go. If you go on Amazon, $14.95. And that is the one in the metal tin, the spray one. Or you can buy the 500ml, which is the XCP Professional Rust Blocker. That is in a spray one, a bit like your old stuff that you have for your bathroom cleaners, in a bottle like that with the plastic spray handle, $14.99 as well. So around about 15 quid. Yeah. So obviously, if you go and buy ACF, it's about 18 quid. But the XCP is definitely one. The clear coat is really good as well. There we go. Jules has just said the clear coat one as well. So yeah, definitely XCP clear coat, the rust blocker, a bit of clear coat on it, but about 15 quid. So yeah, you just spray it. Yeah, literally get the plant spray bottle and just bang it on as well. Buster's just said, what's this thing you're talking about, sun? That's a myth there in Scotland. I've started watching, and he started doing some episodes on Amazon now. There's also some on YouTube. Billy Connolly, absolutely hilarious. I was sat watching one of his shows the other day, and he was saying he went out to Florida. He said it took him 2 weeks. He said, because most Scottish people are a tinge of blue. He said it took him 2 weeks to go white and then another 2 weeks to start tanning. But I do like a little bit of Billy Connolly. He's a Glasgow boy, I believe it or not. Steve just said, you see it once. You know? Oh, God, you're making it sound like a nuclear winter up there. Lewis just said, nice white van man held up the traffic while I collected myself, then drove behind me till I got to the car park. Some people are nice to us loser learners. Oh, bless. Yeah, winter sun, absolutely horrible. Just make sure you got you get yourself a crash helmet that's got a sun visor you can pop down, or be like Andy and buy the flash photochromic climb helmet with the photo reactive visor. Oh, well done. That's good of him, Lily. Excellent. Well done. Well done. Well done. Right, 2 more questions. We've just answered. Someone asked about rust blocker as well, so we've just literally covered that one. Let me jump into my emails. Right. Let me just find these questions in amongst all the messages that I've got here. There is one about parking. We'll do the parking one in a minute as well. Motorcycle insurance. There we go. We always get the subject of motorcycle insurance. Mine's just come through, and mine is actually 20 quid less than last year. So 377 I've got mine for this year. That is all in, and that is business insurance as well for my bike. So 377 fully comp with all my cover and everything all in there. But as I always say, if you're looking around for insurance, people go, I've just been given a quote and it's 50 quid more than last year. Insurance tends to go up and down. It all depends how many people have claimed, and obviously the insurance is going to go through the roof after Andy GSA put his claim in for his clothing and everything and all the bits. So the insurance prices are going to go through the roof this year because Andy's put a claim in. But insurance up and down, up and down, up and down. Shop around. Even Tesco do motorcycle insurance now. So don't go with the first quote. Make sure you've got jacket cover or equipment cover. You've got recovery. You've got solicitors' legal protection, should they say. No claims bonus. Everything's protected. But if you are insuring your equipment, go for at least 2 to 3 grand's worth of equipment. Because to replace all of that in a prang is going to cost you that amount of money, even if you've got cheap gear. But definitely make sure that you get some decent insurance on it. So yeah. Josie's due in. Yeah, mine's due. I think 11th of January. Mine's due. So yeah, that is going to be the weekend that we are out as well. And it's just so what's insurance? We had Diana Ross in Exeter recently. Temperature went up 3 degrees. Oh, and as Joe said, make sure if you got pillion, pillion cover as well. 2 to 3k. I wish our claim was 5k. Yeah, that was just for the gear. So definitely make sure that you total everything up. Your equipment, your cameras, your cardo, your crash helmet, gloves, jacket, trousers, boots, everything. And make sure you got plenty of cover, because if you obviously do go down, you're going to have to replace all your stuff. 200 euros fully comped. That ain't bad at all, mate. That ain't bad at all. Right, the parking question. Someone said to me, he said, "Oh, obviously, I'm thinking of getting a motorcycle so I can ride around, because every time I take my car, I get charged for parking. Are motorcycles free?" It all depends on where you're parking, read the signs, but 9 times out of 10, you will find that motorcycle parking is free, because the local councils want you to try and commute on something smaller. So it is horses for courses. If you are shopping around, if you are sort of parking up, read the traffic signs, look at the thing, but 9 times out of 10, motorcycle parking is free. So yeah, just keep your eye out on that. Obviously, if you're in London, then it's all different charges. But yeah, 9 times out of 10, motorcycle parking is free if you can get into the parking place and it's not blocked by a car. Insurance for the XR 250, 52 quid. That ain't bad. £35, and that is the arrangement fee. Jesus H. Best I've written, no one got it. I've just missed that one. Hold on. Oh, the Diana Ross one. Yeah, we got that. As Joe said, it's getting harder to find parking. Yeah. Avoid London, says Jay. Everywhere else I park on. Good idea. Park on the path. Yeah. Brilliant. Lily, got a shark helmet with iridium visors. Oh, I've got to remember to put them on. Oh, God. Would have been good if she wasn't in the Supremes. Oh, wicked, wicked, wicked. Right, that's all the questions done. What are we coming up to? 22. We'll wing it out for another 5 minutes or so. So, obviously, we've just done day 1. Day 2 drops at, I think, 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. By the time I get up and post it, day 2 will be up. I have just literally edited day number 3. And I have still got about another 60, 70 motovloggers still to add into my days of motovloggers. So I'm having to write a list and tick each one off as I do them. Otherwise, we'll have 2 days of Exeter Rider and 2 days of J Dutcher or something. But we're going to try and get everybody we can into that stream. So keep an eye on it, as I say. And also, watch out for this Lexmoto Carrera that I shall be editing in about half an hour before I head off to bed and get ready for my early start in the morning. So there's plenty to do, Also, avoid parking between 2 parked cars. You're asking for trouble. Yes. Squishy squish if that car decides it wants to back up and it's not seen you. We've got a lot to do, a very lot to do. So, yeah. We shall get through them anyway. But most of the good ones are on day 1. But as I say, as we go through each day, there are plenty of good channels. So if you haven't followed those channels that we've put up, make sure you do so, because there is a lot to look out for. Oh, here's a question, Rick. If I could have a second-hand bike for under 5k, what would you have? Oh, it would probably be. Oh, I did look at a second-hand bike. Oh, you beat me to it. Yeah, I was going to say CRF 450. I am actually looking around and trying to find a second-hand KTM 420 two-stroker. But you can't find any. 5k to deposit. Believe it or not, we had one in part exchange. That CRF 450 that we had in, I was severely tempted to have that. But we sold that out, I think, for about 4.8, 4.9. But it was a mint bit of kit. And he actually rode it from Milton Keynes all the way back to the Isle of Man, not the Isle of Man, oh, bloody hell, Jersey. He took it all the way out to Jersey because Jersey is tax exempt as well. So he basically got his VAT back on it because Jersey is tax exempt. So he was like, come over, paid cash for it as well, and then rode it all the way back down to the ferry on the first day, and then went back to Jersey the next day. So yeah, that is out in Jersey at the moment, but that was mint condition. And it had got about, I think, about 900 miles on the bike, but CRF 450, that is awesome bike. But yeah, give me a KTM 422 stroker. The old one with the see-through plastic tank as well. Did like them. I wanted an RT. The only of you I've seen looked at dangerous. Oh, Jesus. Where is Jersey? So it's basically down Exeter Riders part of the country. So you go all the way down to the very southwest tip of England, like Land's End, and it's about 40 miles out into the sea. I think that's about right. Jersey's down there somewhere. I'm sure it is. Google. If someone wants to tell me on Google Maps where Jersey is, because I'm sure it's right down on the coast of oh God, Somerset way. So yeah, I'm sure it is. It's down there somewhere anyway. Exeter Rider, the car magnets, mate. Oh, there we go. J Dutch, not quite. It's near France. There we go. So it's nearer to France than it is to England. Yeah, but Jersey's down sort of the south side anyway. Oh, here we go. Jersey's 29 miles from France. There we go. So they're in the middle of the sea. Let's have a quick look on the old Google Maps, and because I can share the screen up and put up Jersey then, can't I? Let's just have a Google Maps, Jersey, as in not the jersey that you wear. Oh yeah, it's yeah, it ain't far off. I was right. It's down the south coast. Let's go into here, south of Portsmouth. Oh, and Joe had to do it the proper way. Exactly, yeah. Things I learned from you. I was raised in New Jersey, and here we have it. Right, let's just do a quick share the screen. There we go. Let's just go into a window. Go into there. Jersey on the Google Maps. Share that up. Right, there we go. Let's just come out of that. Get rid of that out of the way, and put the scene up. There we go. So we're up on the main screen now. There we go. So we roll out and we just bring that down. You can see there is southern England. The little blue dot is where we are. That is Milton Keynes. So all around that area, you've got Andy GSA, Tractor, J Dutch and everybody. This little bit here, down the bottom, where you've got Plymouth, Exeter, Newquay, that's where you will find sort of Todge 29, Exeter Rider, and all the other guys. And then Joe, I believe, is just south of London. But Guernsey and Jersey are down there. Hence why the Germans invaded them. So, yeah, that is Jersey and Guernsey. So, yeah, that's where it went to. So that's where he went on the first day, because he rode it all the way down to Portsmouth. And then went on the ferry to Jersey and Guernsey. There we go. Full of taters. Yeah. You get the royalty down there as well. So you get your Jersey Royals, don't you? That's Sicily. That would explain a lot to the Americans. That's closer than 29 miles. Basic Channel Islands, yes. GB's just said I was closer than Rev. I knew it was down south somewhere anyway. Yeah. Yeah, the Channel Islands. So yeah, it's that's what they're known as, the Channel Islands. Yeah, and then the other one. What's the one that's? Oh, you've got a little one that's right off the tip of Penzance and obviously Land's End, called New Grimsby. I've never heard of that one. I didn't realise there was a little island off there. There's one called New Grimsby as well. Yeah, that's something a little bit different. You learn something new every day. So yeah, Channel Islands. Right, we're going to start wrapping up, guys. So thanks everybody for coming in. Much appreciated. Yeah, there's a little one right off the tip. I didn't even know St Agnes it's called, but New Grimsby. Ah. So that's something a little bit. So we'll pass it on the way to Spain. Ah, there we go. Let's just yeah, Exeter might know what this one is. So let's just bang up that Google map again, and let's just pop it up onto add to scene. Pop it up full screen. If you go, so here we go, right down the end. So you got down there, you got your Land's End, Penzance, Lizard. Just coming across there, Scilly Isles it's called. Ah, the Scilly Isles. Isles of Scilly. New Grimsby and St Agnes. Yeah. The Scilly Isles. So that's a tiny little island, that, isn't it? Oh, so we've got the Isles of Scilly, and then you've got that one there. Rushy Bay, Bryver, Old Grimsby, Lower Town, Higher Town. Loads of little islands down there. So yeah, that's your Scilly Isles. Well, it had to be because it's the south. So the Isles of Scilly. There, something different there for you. Right, let's come out of that and get rid of that one. That's something different. Full of red squirrels. I don't think they are silly. Seems quite nice to me. All right, GB's off. We're all learning today. Yeah, definitely. Right, so we're going to start winding up, guys. Thanks to everybody coming in. So, partner in crime, J Dutch. GB Patriot, Exeter Rider, Andy GSA Tractor, Scottish Biker Abroad, Blake's Pipes. Who else have we had in? Lily. Can't forget our Lily Blake's. Mentioned them already, Jay. Slow Rider, Time to Go. Let's have a quick. Peaky Biker was in earlier as well. Who else have we had in? Buster ADV, Scottish Biker, Strange Fruit Biker, Scottish Biker Abroad. That's the one I was thinking of. Buster ADV, Leanne, Lord Belouse. I think that's about everybody. We mentioned Peaky already. Gus Black, so thanks, Gus. And Mrs. GSA Tractor. I think that's about everybody. If we've missed you out, my apologies. I think we've pressed the destruct button. Right. We shall head off anyway. Whatever you're doing this weekend, have yourself a good one, guys. Looks like the East of Cambridge, yeah. Norfolk is the East England in the lump on the right, exactly that. But enjoy your weekend, guys. So we shall be off to. Oh, that kid there missed me out. Sorry, mate. Yeah, Flat Cap as well. Got to mention our Jerry, the Flat Cap Cafe racer. So I think that's everybody now. Whatever you're doing, though, guys, have yourself a good weekend. We shall do a little bit of a YouTube video from our Texworth Christmas meal. So catch up with all the guys from Rosie's Rainbow Fund, and that one comes up around about I think March, April time. So keep an eye out for that one. But we'll see you all again next Friday. Don't forget there is no Sunday live stream until the 11th of January. So if Andy GSA Tractor ought to do a stream, or we'll get Exeter to do one. If Exeter's on, we'll all jump on Exeter's. So it'll be a good one to get onto that. And if it is raining tomorrow, we need an umbrella in the garage because the roof leaks as well. But we'll see you all again, same time, same place next week. Whatever you're doing, have yourself a good weekend, guys. Till then, be well, ride safe. And for Rev and all the crew, it's a big goodbye from us. We'll see you soon. Take care.